Alright, hello there ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Hilly123 here, and it's time for yet more Resident Evil 4 Professional Difficulty. This is Chapter 2/2. And here we have Ashley with us. By tapping the RB button, or I'm guessing the R1 button on the PlayStation, you can tell her to stay or follow. First, we're going to get the green cat's eye from here. And when you play the DLC to Resident Evil 4, you see how this green cat's eye got in there. Quite interesting, actually. But I really like this part of the game. We're going back through the starting areas of the game itself, and it's at night time, it's raining, and a lot of the enemies have torches to keep the visibility up and it's really cool. Leon's flashlight is pretty useful here. I guess I take it for granted, but yeah.
Wait.
I think I get hit here, and it made me salty. I think there's a bit of PJ Salt coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, there you go. Don't you just love it when enemies don't react to hits like that? But to be fair, you always know that that's a possibility with a knife, but I was salty nevertheless.
Follow me.
I don't think I heal straight away here. I think I wait for a pure green herb. That's a risk though, because one hit on professional difficulty from where my health is and you'll most certainly be dead. But it's interesting because recently I just played my second playthrough of Resident Evil 6. Very different game to this, obviously nowhere near as good. We all know that, blah blah blah. But I played on normal difficulty, and I was struggling. Minimal ammo, and just finding the game very troublesome. Yet when I play Resident Evil 4,
Welcome.
I don't remember for the first ever time, which is obviously on normal difficulty.
Some rare thing. What are you
I didn't have anywhere near as much trouble because the gameplay is so much better in Resident Evil 4. It's just simple as that.
Is that old? Is that old strength? Is that old? Thank you. What are you buying?
There's a whole host of different reasons, and there's no real point in articulating them.
What are you buying?
There can be no doubt that the gameplay of Resident Evil 4 is just so much better.
Is that old? Thank you. Is that old? Thank you. Is that old? Thank you.
We've got the cabin fight coming up actually, ladies and gentlemen. Either in this video or the next video. And from what I can remember, it goes down pretty damn well. I get hit once, I think. The first part of that fight is okay. You can kind of camp out on the stairs and wait for him to come up. But then Lewis goes upstairs himself and they start breaking in through the windows. That's when things get a little bit dicey. But overall, I was really happy with that fight. Looking forward to watching it back. What the fuck is going on with this inventory? Yeah, I think I'm going to decide to use a herb. There we go. Bit more salt coming up. I hate to tell you when the salt's incoming, but I will do.
Follow me.
Gotta cut down on that salt, ladies and gentlemen. But this game obviously doesn't realise that. Because look at that for a hit. The range on that motherfucking pitchfork. Unbelievable. No real point in engaging in a fight here though, because there's burr traps. You can't see much. And you've got Ashley with you. All those things combined mean you want to be getting the fuck out of there. It's pretty cool in this game though, how you can actually, if you choose to do so, max out Ashley's health. It's probably not worth it, but at least the game gives you the possibility. And by that I mean using a yellow herb on her. If you first ever playthrough on Professional, then I would recommend giving her one yellow herb to max out her health just a little bit. But yeah, I take my time through this area because if you've got a few Ganados up top, and I know that quite a lot of these guys turn into wobbleheads, and you've got Ashley with you, so having her with you changes up the gameplay. Probably slows you down a little bit more so as well. Pro dodge. There it is. Head wobble up. That's the kind of gameplay that's a lot better in Resident Evil 4 though. You know, that's a tactical decision, and to kick an enemy into another enemy and stumble them back. I mean, you can do it with packs of enemies, you know? But it doesn't really work like that in the 5th game or 6th game. Oh, look at that juke there. A kick to the motherfucking face. That's what he deserves for that. Cheeky sod. Credit where credit's due though, even though that's annoying to miss that shot. You can't help but say... Oh, look at that for a headshot. You can't help but say, fair play to the developers, that's really clever, you know what I mean? Whereas in the 6th game, the zombies are just so docile and useless. But sometimes, in Resident Evil 6, you can shoot a zombie in the head like 10 times. Nothing happens. And then you can get a melee prompt and just kill them straight away. It's just so bizarre. Give Ashley a wolf whistle and out of the bin she comes. A young blonde bimbo succumbing to her every whim. The feminists would be triggered. Well, yes, we are nearly out of here now. It's a shame about the burr traps in this game, that the enemies don't actually go in them themselves, but you can. Thought I'd just spunk a bit of that handgun ammo on him. Why not? Gotta love the ambience in this level, you really have. Great games in terms of gameplay and story usually have a great soundtrack as well, or just great audio throughout the game, or most of it, and this is certainly one of those games. Ah, it's the burn fight. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. I know I will. It's going to be awesome. One of the best parts of the game.
Got a selection of... What are you buying? What are you selling? What are you buying? Is that all? Come back anytime.
I think the reason I actually get hit in the cabin is because I'm reloading. And sometimes when you reload on this game, enemies seem to run towards you. They're like, oh, he's reloading. Let's damage him.
We've lost contact with the chopper. Someone must have shot it down, though we can't determine who.
Great.
We're prepping another chopper for you. Meanwhile, I want you to head towards the extraction point.
Got it.
Can you imagine being in that chopper? One's already been shot down and then you're in that chopper going to rescue Kennedy and Ashley. You're going to be a little bit worried.
What are we gonna do, Leon?
Hate to say it, but we're sandwiched all right. Quick, in that cabin!
Leon! Small world, eh? Well, I see that the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics, too.
How rude! And I don't believe there's any relevance with my figure and my standing. Who are you?
Oh, excuse me, Your Highness. Perhaps the young lady might want to introduce herself first before asking someone his name.
Her name's Ashley Graham, the president's daughter.
Is she... well, you know...
Don't worry. She's cool.
Never mind. There's supposed to be some kind of obvious symptom before you turn into one of them anyway.
Look!
Ashley, upstairs!
I love how everyone just forgets that like a million Ganados are outside for a minute.
It's game time.
Let's have it, boys. Bit of loot in this area I get first, I believe, before the fight goes down. I'm letting them in. Why not? May as well. Let's start the proceedings. I couldn't imagine playing this game without the TMP. I really couldn't. That is a grenade job, surely. Oh. With the head wobblers, you want to look for the swipe. That is very, very dangerous. If they get you with that on professional, you'll be very nearly dead, and if you've not got full health, you probably will be dead. Well, here it is. Look at that. That's what I was talking about. During the reload. Flash grenade. Yeah, why not? Use the yellow herb there to max out my health as well. Right, upstairs we go now. That's the easier part out of the way. Accidentally shoot Lewis as well. If you actually shoot him more than 2 times, I think, then he'll actually shoot you. And it will be game over. They're breaking through the windows, and we can knock the ladder down. And this is basically what I do from now till the end of the fight. I kind of stay camped next to this window. And it works. It does work. Lewis does a really good job as well. Holding down the motherfucking fort here. Coming up in about a minute's time is a really good grenade throw as well, which actually ends the fight instantly. That guy nearly got him, but not quite. But here's the grenade throw. And there's only 2 of them there, but then like 3 of them arrive. Watch. See ya. And there it is. Pretty happy with that cabin fight. Went down pretty well. But that is chapter 2/2 done.
So,
Next is
what do
2/3.
we do now?
The bridge I crossed to get here's out. So I guess we have no choice but to keep moving.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Lewis,